Hey everybody, Ian here with the 20th Century Limited channel. As you can see in front of me, I have a Fairbanks Morse H-24-66, otherwise known as a Trainmaster. But before I get into that, I want to say something about the channel and some other stuff about the videos. First thing is gonna be that I'll probably stop saying like in the intro, the 20th Century Limited channel. One, because it's kind of a tongue twister, and then two, I might change channel names sometime in the future. So I'm just gonna stop saying that. I'll just say, hey, Ian here. And the second thing is, I'm changing my uploads schedule to 2 days a week because I'm losing subscribers and it's not making any more money to upload more. So I'm just going to upload 2 videos a week so it's not as annoying. And those will be on Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's the channel updates. But other than that, today will be the last upload on Wednesday, and I'm not going to upload this Saturday, so the next video will be on Monday and then Friday. But anyways, to the engine. As you can see here, this is a Fairbanks Morse Trainmaster H-24-66 with Redding paint. You can't tell in the video, but it's actually brass, and it's made by a company called Red Ball, or made for a company called Red Ball. Here's the box. Let's see. Red Ball Trainmaster. I have the original box. It's all red and stuff. I got this off eBay for about $90, not including shipping. Well, yeah, including shipping because it was free shipping. But it was $90, not really tested or anything. The dude didn't know anything about it. And I got it in the mail because, well, first before that, this was my first brass engine I wanted to get, but my mom read somewhere about some garbage that these didn't run good or something, or they might not fit on my curves, even though I have 36-inch radius curves, which is like exactly what I had in O gauge. But so we ended up getting a Tenshoto SD9, which that'll be Monday's video, and it's off in the background over to the left off of the screen. But yeah, so I got that one instead, and it had problems. It's just a big thing. I'll get into it later. And we ended up bidding on this one anyways after getting some other engines because it was like cheap and a good deal. So I got it here, and I put it on the track, and I wasn't sure if it's gonna run because it was untested. I put it on the track, and all it did was light up, like the headlight would come on, and it made no effort to move at all. So I was like, well, dang, that stinks. And I opened it up to see if I could fix it, see what's wrong with it, and when I opened it, I saw this picture. I'm going to show my phone. Saw this in there, which if you can't really tell what that is, that's a TSC T1 decoder for DCC operation. So, which I was like, oh dang, that's cool, but why is it not running on DC power? Because most DCC decoders will allow you to do that. So, unfortunately, when this happened, it was Saturday afternoon when I found this out, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I thought maybe the decoder was fried or something, but it really isn't. And I talked to my friend, he's a model train mechanic repair dude, and the only places that would be able to test DCC that I knew of was the train store, and they were closed and not open till Thursday, and a train museum that had a DCC layout, and they were closed until Friday, and this was on Saturday. So I was talking to my friend, that's the repaired man, and he was like, oh, just make sure the wires are all connected and stuff. And I was like, yeah, they are, and it still didn't work. And he was like, if you can bring it by my house tomorrow afternoon, I can test it for you. And that's what I ended up doing. So I went to my friend's house, and he has DCC, so he was able to test it for me, and it does run. It runs really good, and he was able to set the program it to run on DC, which is a thing you have to do. And here's the paper. It says Trainmaster add 0801. That's the engine number. DC operation is CV29, and you set that to 38. So, yeah, so it runs on DC now, luckily, and it runs pretty good. And I'll turn it on for you. It takes about 3 volts for it to get through the DCC decoder for it to start moving. So slow speed operation, not too good on DC. But it has directional lighting. I know this video is going to be long, but it has directional lighting. You won't be able to tell too much. You can kind of see it. And if you move it forward while that light doesn't come on, and you put it in reverse, it has directional lighting. So yeah, another cool thing is that it's got these fans in there, like tiny little fans. They don't move or anything, but you can just see through the screen and stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's got good detailing right here. I know you can't see it. I apologize for my low quality camera. It's the only thing that works right now. But yeah, so, and another thing I want to mention is people say that DCC is for people who have no idea how to run HO trains, or it makes it easier or something. But especially my friend Peter, he says that. But in reality, when you look at it, the thought process of programming these things, like just saying that little bit, is like, that's really complicated. This is nothing like Legacy and nothing like TMCC or DCS or anything. This is like a whole new ball game. So don't let anyone tell you that. It's easier operation in the end, but the programming part is so crazy. It's like you gotta add all these numbers up and stuff. It's real complicated. But anyways, we'll get this thing running. You saw the box and stuff, so yeah, let's just see. Got some cars back there. We'll back them up. Alright, I think we're coupled. Excuse the nastiness on the table. Yes, I run long head forward. If you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. All these cars have knuckle couplers on them, so I'm converting to knuckle couplers. There's a Walters piece. I gotta pick up the thing, and as you can see, there's some wires right here. And don't worry, I know what you're thinking. Don't turn into one of those people again like I had on my O gauge table, like wires everywhere. That's just temporary. I had to solder power leads over there because it kept slowing down dramatically. But there you can see the headlight. It's on, and if you stop it and reverse it, the other headlight will come on. You can see. And that one goes off right there. So just put it back and forward. Comes up. No lighted number boards or anything, just directional lighting. Yep. And if you're wondering, that's not a stick of dynamite, that's a road flare. Well, train road flare thing. Like that would be on engines and stuff. So it's not dynamite or TNT or anything. But there's my bear. I found him at an antique store. He just looks cute, so I thought I'd get him. He was like $5. So, yeah. Alright, well I guess I'll stop her over here once he gets back. Yes. There's some big changes coming to the layout soon. I bought some kit buildings and stuff, and it's not a little kit, it's gonna be a dramatic thing. And I'll just have to say it's a steel kit, something like this, but much bigger. So stay tuned for that. If you made it this far, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And be sure to leave this video a like. If you're a new subscriber, please consider subscribing. And if you guys have Instagram, follow my channel Instagram. There'll be a link in the description, and there'll be the little Instagram icon on my channel at like the right side. Just click on that, and that'll take you to my page. If you let me know that you're following me and you're a subscriber, just tell me and I'll follow you back. So yeah, I guess that's it. Be careful, everyone. Don't do anything stupid. Stay safe.